being a world champion is pretty much everyone's goal when they enter any wrestling company. So, why don't we try a little experiment with both of these world titles right here? So, for Raw, we have 30 individuals who have never held a world title, but we still have Seth Rollins and Stephanie McMahon as our champions. But as soon as someone beats them for their titles, I'm going to remove them from the roster so that way we can actually have new world champions almost every time. And same goes with SmackDown, but we have Cody Rhodes and Tiffany Stratton as our champions. So we are going to see we are going to see who can win the most world titles out of all of these people. So there will be a winner for the men and a winner for the women. And as soon as I simulate to Backlash, that is when the 1 hour will start. Ready, go. And if there's a match I want to watch, I will stop the timer. Alright, Cody Rhodes will be defending against R-Truth. Lyra Valkyria will be challenging Stephanie Bacquer. And Sami Zayn is challenging Seth Rollins. R-Truth is the new WWE champion, winning it for the very first time. Stephanie Bacquer retains. And Sami Zayn is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Now, Cody's no longer the champion. We still have Stephanie Bacquer and Tiffany Stratton as our champions in the women's. And there's also two Money in the Bank briefcases going around both shows. Alright, and I should specify these people haven't held a world title on the main roster, like of Raw or SmackDown. So there could be former NXT champions in here, like Lyra Valkyria, who just so happened to win the Queen of the Ring tournament. So she gets a future title shot. And then heading into King of the Ring, Logan Paul beats Xavier Woods in the finals. I mean, I kind of dug my own grave here. Listen, Logan Paul is one heck of an athlete. But I don't like him. Ivy Nile gets a title shot. And Obafemi is getting a title shot. Ivy Nile cannot get the job done. And then Sami Zayn is still champ. Just to make sure. Sami Zayn, Stephanie Paquette, Ruth, and Tiffany Stratton. So no one has lost their titles yet. Alright, I have Money in the Bank going on 2 nights, so we can hopefully have our a Money in the Bank, well, 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches each night. Wait, why? When did Tiffany Stratton lose the title? But Sami Zayn won Money in the Bank. I am so confused. Okay, well... Sami Zayn could only be... Yeah, he's only on Raw. Why is he... In fact, why are both of these two Money in the Bank holders? Okay. Oh, technically... Here's what we're going to do. Pause the timer. Pull up a random number generator. So we are going to 11, 14. Yeah, so 1 through 14. Okay, 11. 4, 8. Shinsuke Nakamura is Mr. Money in the Bank. And then... Blair Davenport is Miss Money in the Bank. Over on SmackDown. And if the same thing happens for the Raw side of things, then... Pause that timer. Okay, no current world champion that I'm aware of. Right? No R-Truth, no Sami Zayn, no Tiffany, no Stephanie. I mean, except right here. El Grande Americano wins Money in the Bank. Stephanie Vaquer is still the Women's World Champion. And Dakota Kai wins Money in the Bank. Bravo. And since I skipped ahead to Money in the Bank, I should check. Okay. Looks like everyone is still champion at the moment. Stephanie Vaquer retains her title. And then night 2 is going to have 3 title matches, hopefully. Okay, R-Truth isn't defending. For some reason. And Tiffany Stratton isn't even on the show. Logan Paul's the new World Heavyweight Champion. No, not edit. I mean, not that show. Not division. No, hold on. I put everyone in their respective divisions. Don't know why SmackDown is acting up. The division. Okay. Edit. There's still Money in the Bank winners. Don't think I even checked here. And they're still. Okay, hopefully this means Tiffany Stratton will actually do her job as champion and show up and defend the title. Alright, there we go. Lyra Valkyria is the new Women's World Champion. So Stephanie Vaquero will be taken off of Raw. Tiffany Stratton is still champion, and R-Truth retains against Solo Sikoa. There. So the Raw roster is set. There will be no more people taken off the roster. At some point, I'm sure Stephanie, and not Stephanie, Tiffany will lose her title. Oh no, she is still champion. Tiffany retains. I mean, this is the reason why I added one current champion per roster, well, per division. So then we can actually have the champion be like a roadblock. And oh, Shinsuke won the WWE title. Good for you. Uncle Howdy versus Aleister Black. I'm in. Oh, Nathan Frazier gets a WWE title shot. You two aren't even on the roster. I'm sure everyone else is on this one. Alright, Team Jada Parker wins. But then again, we're only here for the world titles. Ivy Nile's the new champion. Shinsuke Nakamura retains. Tiffany Stratton is still the champion. Alright. Julia versus Tiffany Stratton kicks off the show. And Uncle Howdy versus Shinsuke Nakamura at main events. Shinsuke Nakamura retains. We're gonna have to go to these special episodes of Raw and SmackDown. Why do we have to do that? Because the titles are gonna be on the line. Well, for sure. Zoe Stark's the new champion. And then Logan Paul retains. JC Jane gets a title shot, and then LA Knight gets a title shot. JC Jane couldn't do it. And neither could LA Knight. That seems to be a very common occurrence. And Triple H, even in game, doesn't want LA Knight as champion. Who wins the Rumble? Is Masha even on the roster? She's not even on one of the rosters. Neither is Cody. Well, Logan Paul retains. Blair Davenport is the new champion. And Uncle Howdy's the new WWE champion as well. When did Blair win it? Oh, just now. Back down. And Whitney Stratton. Yeah, both rosters are now complete. I just realized that I didn't turn off some of the. Oh my god. 4 chamber matches? None of them for titles. Are you kidding me? Jimmy Uso wins a chamber match that means absolutely nothing. Tony Storm also wins a chamber match that means nothing. Logan Paul retains. Sami Zayn wins a chamber match, once again, meaning nothing. Blair Davenport retains. Uncle Howdy retains. And Mariah May. I really need to change her name to Blake Monroe. But oh well. Uh, okay, I don't think I even have Jakara on the roster. But Logan Paul beats Obafemi. Which honestly, the only way Logan Paul could realistically defeat Obafemi is if Obafemi was like really sick, or if Logan Paul used everything to his advantage. Maybe if he collected all 7 Dragon Balls or something. Maybe he had Mewtwo. Alright, Toni Storm's the new Women's World Champion. Blair Davenport defeats Julia. And Jimmy Uso's the new WWE Champion. Good for you, Uso. Yeah, I do have to go through here in order to get to the second year of this unit mode. Before we get far, Sami Zayn and Logan Paul only held the title once, but Logan has done it for 246 days. So Lyra, Ivy, Zoe, and Toni all held the title once. But out of those four, Zoe Stark has held it for 90 days. Ruth, Nakamura, Howdy, and Jimmy Uso all held it once. And out of all of them, R-Truth held it for 174 days. And then Blair Davenport is the only one, since we're not really counting Tiffany Stratton, since she's held it for 86 days. We gotta go to Backlash. I might... Yeah, I think we should watch Nakamura versus... You know, Kofi, you're not even on the roster. But yeah, Raquel Rodriguez is the new Women's World Champion. Now, I'm going to go break up all the tag teams. Alright, all tag teams have been broken up. And I forgot to turn off entrances. Yeah, I kind of want to see Jimmy Uso with the title.
Introducing the challenger from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura. And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Jimmy.
And honestly, I would love to see Jimmy as a world champ. If Jay can do it, why can't Jimmy?
When brands emerge in WWE, you get a title match like this. The Undisputed Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. And undisputed is the operative word here. There will be no doubt that the winner here is one of the best in the business. Able to turn it around into a wrist lock. Chaining it into the top wrist lock. Switching it up with a hammerlock.
And yeah, there's just some chain wrestling going on.
quick transition here.
Since it is
Good
the
transition.
Undisputed Championship on the line, I figured that we could have it represented. Now, I do want to watch at least one match per championship.
Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot. Down to Hogan and a double axe handle smash. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down. The champ kicks out easily. I thought he might have had him there, but it's early. Hey.
Yeah, I was gonna say that my only problem with this match is Roman and Paul being at ringside. Fix the turnbuckle.
Heading up to the top turnbuckle. Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his... Look out! What a forearm smash.
Because I highly doubt this is no holds barred.
Gets the shoulder up and one. He's not even
Unless I must have missed that info.
perfect time. Here we go. It's popping off.
He's trading shots, but Shinsuke has one up on him. Yeah, Shinsuke hasn't missed a single one yet. Oh, Jimmy has missed 2.
Jimmy Uso's cunning, his best schemes, his most creative tricks. We need to see them all on full display. I'm not sure his opponent would appreciate your enthusiasm, Corey, but I get where you're coming from.
Uso's going up top.
Top rope.
Uso splash.
That's gotta be it. Consider the championship retained. And into the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Retains the title.
Jimmy Uso is still
Here is your winner, and still
the undisputed WWE champion.
WWE Champion, Jimmy.
Once I get out of this section, I can timer. I know I don't really need to go to King and Queen of the Ring because there's no title matches. But I'm doing it because I like seeing what why wait, is El Grande Americano cashing in? At Queen of the Ring? Well, Jada Parker won the tournament. Okay, well, looks like El Grande, no, Jada Parker won the tournament. Logan Paul just retained his title. never had that happen to me before. Like a Money in the Bank cash in during the tournament. And what it would have happened if El Grande Americano would have won the title and then go on to win the tournament? Would he even be in it? But Braun Breaker defeats Uncle Howdy. You're going to clash at the castle. Alright, Raquel versus Mariah. And then Shinsuke versus Jimmy. Raquel retains. And then Jimmy also retains. Alright, Money in the Bank Night 1. I'm going to look at who is champion. Okay, it's still the same. Alright, no Blair, I know Raquel. Jimmy versus R-Truth. And no Jimmy. Oh, excuse me. No Jimmy and no Logan. Jade Cargill is Miss Money in the Bank for SmackDown. R-Truth is now a two-time WWE champion. And Solo Sikoa is Mr. Money in the Bank for SmackDown. Alright. Yeah, no Raquel and yeah, no. Really only one Money in the Bank ladder match this show? Oh. Blair Davenport retains the WWE Women's Championship. And Sonya Deville is the Raw Money in the Bank. Not changing the target, changing the holder. Back to the random number generator. It is 6. It looks like El Grande Americano once again, Mr. Money in the Bank. And all the way to SummerSlam. Alright, 2 title matches on night 1. Blair Davenport retains. So does Hogan Paul. Just skip over here. Honestly, that triple threat match probably would have been a banger. Kyrie versus Raquel. Ooh, Solo, Shinsuke, and R-Truth. Even though I already watched a WWE title. Yeah, Raquel wins, and then R-Truth wins. Let's move on to Bash in Berlin. R-Truth versus Montez Ford. Piper Niven versus Blair Davenport. Sol Ruka versus Raquel. Okay, Obafemi versus Logan Paul. I feel like we should watch that. Well, actually, no. Let's go with Sol Ruka versus Raquel. Ah, heck, forgot to deal with the entrance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Also, there might be a chance I have to step out of the room at some point.
Introducing the challenger.
This is what these competitors have worked so hard for. The Women's World Championship in the balance.
But even though this is the World Heavyweight Championship,
Women ready to push themselves further than ever before, all in the name of being the Women's World Champion.
I mean, it's still
Each woman is more than
pretty much
happy
the
to
same
flex out and
championship,
go places
except
she's never been.
the Women's World title says Women's on it, and
The champ with the cover.
it has a white strap.
And she kicks out. Too early for that pin attempt. She gets bounced into the corner. Onto the turnbuckle. German suplex. We got to cover, guys, for the championship. The challenger's shoulder up after one. She still has a lot more in her. Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent. Put on the top rope. Something
Oh,
big's
what's
coming.
gonna happen up here?
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty. It's all about winning, no matter
Superplex.
Superplex! That move on its own will knock the wind out of you, but from that height, it'll knock the earth and fire out of you, too.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was going to be a bigger move that she was going for.
Just one move from turning this around. Throws her back in from ringside. From the middle rope. She's able to evade. Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch. Just stretching out the arm. Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight. Corey, what does Raquel need to do here to get this win? I don't think she needs to deviate too much from her usual plan. That incredible strength of hers has proven too much for many opponents to overcome. No need to change things up now.
I think Sol Ruka could actually pull this off.
Stop to the belly. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Looks like a hockey fight's just
Will Sol Ruka win her first World Championship?
nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned
There we go.
Oh, she she wants her. Springboard 450 from Ruka.
That is so cool.
Close call makes the champ nervous. Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Into a monkey flip, and she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a
But we
breather.
see the Soul Snatcher. Well, I think she was trying to go for that before Raquel reversed.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Stomping down. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Raquel has a finisher.
Raquel formulating a move. The champ might have just ended things right
1,
there.
2, 3.
And Raquel Rodriguez will leave with the championship again. What a title defense.
Congratulations to Raquel.
And still, the WWE Women's World Championship.
And then... yeah, I think we'll hold off on watching a World Heavyweight Championship match. Alright. So we're going to randomize the winner of this match. Logan Paul retains. Once I'm out of this, I don't even need my headphones on because I have to keep an ear out for knock at the door. Okay. UPS looks of it somewhat close. I'll have to make sure I can get downstairs. And then Jordan Grace is the new women's and the new WWE Women's Champion. Raquel is still the champion. And R-Truth is still it's still just Logan and Steve. Still Lyra, Ivy, Zoe, Tony, and Kel. R-Truth is the only two-time WWE champion. Still just Blair and Jordan. I mean, Jordan just won the title. All the way to Survivor Series. Right, Jimmy has a chance to win back the title. I mean, Tony Storm also had a chance, but she failed. R-Truth is still WWE champion. Jordan Grace is still WWE. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Grande Americano must have cashed in. Oh, Javon Evans won the title at some point. Held it for 35 days. before losing it to El Grande Americano, who must have cashed in. Alright, R-Truth still WWE champion. Mariah May, also known as Blake Monroe, is the new women's world champion. Josie, Jordan Grace is still champion. So is El Grande Americano. All right, Raw. Oh, okay. All right. Crap! I just realized I didn't pause the timer. Yeah, so I'll just go through the month of January without the timer going. Because I had to stop and get the package. Okay, we're watching the main event. Alright, first off, Mariah May is still the world champion. Gosh dang it, I forgot to do it again. And imagine El Grande Americano winning a world title before Chad Gable.
Oh my God. Not this goof. How dare you disrespect a
Don't disrespect El Grande Americano. He is currently your world heavyweight champion.
Heavyweight championship is up for grabs in this matchup. Who will end tonight as the champion? Who will come out on top? Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Got him in the corner now. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Okay, Braun's bringing a ladder to try to attack El Grande Americano. I think.
What a crossbody! A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
This out one ladder slid really far.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb. Reaching for the prize.
Yeah, neither of these guys are very smart in this match so far.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength
But also, I'm filming this before
and that horrific force might have taken the champion out.
Saturday night's main event.
Watch out. There's a seat for your face.
Hey, why isn't Braun Breaker getting a shot at the World Heavyweight title? Or why didn't... Yeah, well, I feel like... Yeah, I know, it's a small wrestling show, but Braun Breaker is more than ready. But anyway, my pick to win is Jey Uso.
He's got the ladder set up. Could be the opportunity to win right now. Being sized up, he might regret getting back up here. Waistlock applied and
Suplex.
German. A fire has been lit inside of Breaker. Yeah, Breaker isn't giving any quarter. Oh, he scattered that one. He's reversing the momentum.
Oh, Grande, this isn't the time.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Braun lining him up from the top turnbuckle. Taking flight. Diving body splash. More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. Boom, right in the button. Going head to head, putting each other to the test. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Oof. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring.
Yeah, we've seen a WWE Championship match, a Women's World Championship match, and now a World Heavyweight Championship match. So we just have the WWE Women's Championship left.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Just a relentless assault from Braun. And I bet Braun is looking to inflict.
Oh god. Stop, he's already dead.
Give him enough time to get up to the prize. Getting the ladder into position here. Picked the perfect spot too.
Oh my goodness.
He's got it in his hands. Gonna try and unhook it now. Might be a little overzealous going for it here. Too late to stop now though. Snapmare over. Full head of steam and a penalty kick on the money. Uh-oh. Oh, are you kidding me? Back of his neck.
It's me.
Has her opponent up. Boom! Into a DDT. He's climbing to the top. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Going back to the top once again. From the top.
Diving headbutt and he
He
misses.
gets nothing. He's setting it up in the center of the ring. Perfect for whatever he has planned next.
Dude, that was probably your best opportunity.
Exact right position now. Center of the ring. Climbing up. Is there enough time to go for the win? And he comes in under the ropes now. Gonna try and unhook it now. Victory is literally within reach. Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
You know, I kind of regret watching a ladder match now.
These men have shown no indication. That's how you take the competition out of the equation. And this might be just the right time to climb the ladder of success. He's going for it. But does he have enough of a reach? The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas. Made it to the top. Now it's about snatching down the prize. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh, what impact. Oh, that's how you establish dominance. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage. Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Just have like one moment where there's one person on one side, one person on the other,
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to
and they're
recover.
just fighting.
One good pull should free him
Instead of just knocking over the ladder for the 50th time.
from onto the back of the neck. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. And the announce table's getting a makeover. That's not very feng shui. That definitely says more chaos to me. And here he is, heading back into the ring. He wants this fight on the outside. Bang! What a move! Returning back to the ring. Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Ooh. Hoisting their opponent. Oh, Fisherman's Buster. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
These two are not showing any sort of hustle at all.
He's got the ladder in place. Looking to win this thing. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. Here we go. He's got his future in his hands. Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it. That certainly seems to be having from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Decapitator. Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. Trying to put the ladder in the middle of the ring. This is where you want it. Right place. Is this the right time? Trying to reach it. Trying to win. It's just a matter of time now. No room for error on top of the ladder. Reaching for the win.
I wish that the CPU in this match was actually smart. I know a way to actually make it somewhat easier. Like, save up your resiliency. Try to bring your opponent up to the top of the stage and over to the far corner, like, into, like, the crowd area. Like, doesn't matter which side.
Check this out. What a DDT. Good night.
And then run back as fast as you can. Get the... Well, actually, make sure you have the ladder set up in the ring first. Also, try to build up your finishers. What are you doing, Americano?
And slides back into the ring.
Ah, yes. Since the first ladder didn't help you, maybe that next ladder will.
Nicely done. Right in the center of the ring. He's setting up that ladder. No better place it can be right now. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
He is going to get pushed off.
This could end it all right here. Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge. He might have it here. Come on. Now is the time. Seize the moment. Ladder's dead center and ready to go, guys.
No, it's not dead center.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. Oh, man.
I mean, as long as you can reach it.
Well, it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Beautiful gator roll. Oh. Great way to disorient your opponent. Taking this match to the outside.
Are you after? What, you couldn't just grab one from underneath the ring?
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair. Oh, man. Oh. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
You know, saving your finishers, whoa.
Here we go. You
Hope you skip a couple stages of the mini game.
He's got one thing to do. Making the long reach. He thinks it's his for the taking. Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult. Arm is grapevine. Trying to step through. Here it comes. Tequila sunrise. And whether he taps or not doesn't matter here. And he breaks his own submission. Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Big plans for that ladder here. Yeah, hazardous plans. I'm sure of it. The pillars of this building must be crumbling from the energy these fans are putting out right now. These superstars are giving it their all, and this audience is giving it right back.
Oh boy. What is Braun Breaker up to this time?
Only one thing in sky high. Diving shoulder tackle. This is an unwieldy attack from Braun. I can't dispute Breaker's strategy right now. Placing the ladder in the corner. He's clearly got something planned here. Yeah, and it all involves pain. Byron, we got the ladder. Center of the ring. This is where you need to be. And just being tossed away there. He's headed out to the ringside area. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Alright.
What they say, nothing good ever comes from getting the tables. And now heading back inside the ring. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. So close to victory. Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it. Setting up the ladder in the corner. Moonsault! Trying to control his opponent like a puppet on a string.
I never realized he had the Imperium pose.
Splat! And he now slides back into the ring.
I don't know why he has the Imperium pose.
And he's got the ladder in the center of the ring, right where he wants it. It's all about placement, and he knows that. Sees his chance to go for the win here. Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down. It's close, and that was offense with a hurtful purpose. It's going to be agonizing for the arm. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Full focus on obtaining the prize. This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match. He's so close. He can't waste any time.
Oh, I thought Braun Breaker had it there.
Unless there's an act of God in the next few seconds, he absolutely has this match won. And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. Ooh, God. Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible. Kick to the gut. Reversal. And that turns things around. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. No idea where this one's heading. Back into the ring now. Breaker showing no fear.
Don't taunt.
Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring.
You see, you waste time, then you set up the ladder, giving him time to recover.
He's grasping, reaching for it. Heart has to be pumping right now. Needs to focus and pull it together. Oh, spear! And now, the literal ladder of success could be waiting for him.
There you go.
Center of the ring. Victory is within reach now. It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going. Maybe, just maybe.
And Braun Breaker has finally won the match.
Here is
I regret watching it. Instant classic. Yeah, sure. There was nothing classic about that match. Sure. Here. Right, that would absolutely be a great triple threat to watch. And Kalani Jordan's the champ, but I didn't watch it because I kind of want to space out the matches. And LA Knight finally becomes champion. We're about to see who will win the Rumbles. Roxanne Perez wins the Women's Rumble. LA Knight retains. Kalani Jordan retains. Braun Breaker retains. And Zoe Stark is once again Women's Champion. RVD, you're not even on the roster. Anyway. In fact, I'll check. Yeah, so my goodness, Sammy, Logan, Javon, El Grande Americano, and Braun Breaker, all one-time World Heavyweight Champions. Zoe Stark won the title for a second time, while everyone else has only held it once. R-Truth is the only two-time WWE champion. And then Blair, Jordan, and Kalani are all one-time champions. Really? Why can't they ever just put a title on the line? In fact, okay, yeah, LA Knight is not even on the show. Dakota Kai wins the Chamber. Lonnie Jordan retains. Ethan Page is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Zoe Stark retains, and Javon Evans wins a pointless Chamber match. Uh, Lonnie Jordan retains. And Julia is having absolutely no luck in this universe mode. And Ethan Page retains. And Jacob Fatu takes on LA Knight. Roxanne Perez is the new Women's World Champion. And LA Knight retains. This head into the next year. Go over to Backlash. Axiom and Aleister Black versus Uncle Howdy and R-Truth. Is the WWE Women's Champion. But Mariah May wins back the World Heavyweight title, Women's World title. Lonnie Jordan retains. Ethan Page is only on his first run. Mariah May on her second. LA Knight still on his first. Kalani still on her first. Jada Parker wins Queen of the Ring, defeating Alba Fire in the final. Then King of the Ring. Sami Zayn defeats Jimmy Uso in the finals. On to Clash at the Castle. Zelina Vega is the new WWE Women's Champion. And Ethan Page retains the World Heavyweight Championship. And on to Money in the Bank. Soruka versus Mariah May. Also Ciampa versus LA Knight. And both of the women's Money in the Bank ladder matches are happening. Champion. Mariah May and Zelina Vega. Could have looked at Ethan Page and LA Knight. Alright, Chelsea Green is the SmackDown Women's Money in the Bank. Mariah May retains, LA Knight retains, and Toni Storm wins it for Raw. And okay, They clearly don't like giving us multiple ladder matches on night 2. But Javon Evans, way to go. Ethan Page retains. Why is there no SmackDown Money in the Bank contract? Alright, 1 through 14 again. And it's 13. Tommaso Ciampa. Listen, I like having well, 4 Money in the Bank winners running around. Because it spices things up. Page hasn't lost the title, regained it. Looks like it's still named champion. Jada Parker versus Vega, and Trick Williams versus Chad Gable versus Ethan Page. Jada Parker is the new women's champion. And then Ethan Page. And on to night 2. Mariah May retains the title. And then who wins in the main event? Montez Ford, Jacob Fatu, or LA Knight, and it's LA Knight. Rick Williams is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Mariah May retains. Chelsea Green is the new Women's Champion, and LA Knight retains his title. Bad Blood. Ooh, okay, I think this is where we have to watch it. It looks like Roxanne Perez won back the Women's World title. Rick Williams is still champion. Okay, look, I know I have been skipping entrances, but there's something about Julia's entrance that feels so iconic. Maybe it's the slight blur at the beginning, and it occasionally blurs again. I don't know. It just feels so different than a traditional entrance.
The most coveted title for women in our business, the WWE Women's Championship being contested here tonight.
Well, that's more than just a title.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of pride and honor in that championship.
There are few things that represent so many hopes and dreams as the Women's Championship. And there's no wonder why it's so highly contested.
I expect we'll see that high level of... up to the second rope. Oh! Arm drag. And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger.
See, and at least for this match, we'll have a clear winner. And we don't have to wait like 20 minutes for someone to learn how to climb a ladder.
Powerful kick. A counter by Chelsea. Drops the elbow. She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent.
Locking up with one another. A big show.
Back elbow smash. Looking out of the way. Roll up.
Ooh.
Go for the win. Not much behind that.
Quick movement from Julia.
She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice. Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock. Ooh.
Listen, I know this is a big title match, but you gotta chain wrestle.
Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waist lock.
But Charles Robinson doesn't look very amused or invested.
Makes the move to a kneeling armbar. Caught with a punch. Drops her opponent. Look at this. Looking the boot. Driving it into the throat.
Look at this.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent. Oh!
Corey, we know it's just a matter of time before Chelsea Green attempts to lodge a complaint.
Arrivederci, baby. We might be
One,
moments away from
two,
crowning a new
a
champ.
kick out.
It was a matter of a fraction of a second.
Sometimes when you unleash
Which,
your best
I
offense,
forgot they
it doesn't get the
mentioned
job
that
done,
Chelsea
you're
was
taken out of your game.
Miss Money in the
That's a
Bank.
possibility now in this match.
Going after the ankle here. In an ankle breaker.
Chelsea just can't stop this attack.
Yeah, now this is something for Chelsea to complain about. She took her eyes off the ball, and now she's paying mightily for it.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Chelsea Green might be waking up. Green was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of his own.
A Rider.
Looking to hang on to the title.
1, 2, and kick out.
She just won't stay down. Chelsea Green about to close this one down.
Unpretty her.
The unpretty her. Did the champ just close this out?
And now going for the
1,
victory.
2.
This is it. Kick out. The hope lives on.
I honestly was not expecting a kick out there.
The champion respond with their back against the wall.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence shaken?
I mean, Julia is a tough competitor, but she hasn't had any success in this universe mode.
Almost immediately.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension. Boom! Incredible suplex.
The champ is in agony here.
As deep as this match has gone, it's not bad shape to be in.
Julia looking to attack from above.
Soaring. Tremendous drop kick. Axe handle finds its target. Looking to cinch in the surfboard. And a face crusher. Isolating their opponent's arm and
Stop right to the hand.
I would not want to experience that move.
Momentum fully shifted to
Like, I would rather take 10 chops from Gunther than have someone stomp on my hand.
Driving down. That didn't go as Julia pictured.
And Chelsea is finally able to mount some resistance with that. The U-turn Chelsea needed in this match could have been that right there. And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. My God, enough! Title in the balance with the pin.
1, 2, and a kick out.
So close. That could have been it.
Chelsea
Unpretty her. Will she do it?
Champ close to ending it here.
1, 2, and 3.
The champion retains.
Chelsea Green retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's
In fact, out of the 4 matches we have watched, only one person
successful title defense for our champion.
There were a few
actually
moments where things were up in the air,
was
but
crowned
she
as a
was
new
able to
champion.
retain her title like a true champion.
made this match. Shinsuke wins back the title. Alright, and now fly all the way over here. Okay, the WWE Championship and the WWE Women's Championship are not on the line. Alright, Team Mariah May won. Rick Williams retains. Roxanne Perez retains. And move on. Saturday night's main event. Rick Williams retains. Roxanne Perez also retains, and so does Nakamura. Amy has a world title shot from IC. Yes, he does. Roxanne Perez retains. And Trick retains. Alright, Jordan Grace versus Jill. Who won the title? Well, Jordan. Oh, Jordan Grace won it back for a second time. Don't know how long this reign's been going on for, but it's nice seeing people. Wait, is this Roxanne's third? Rick is still on his first. Yeah, this is Roxanne's third World Heavyweight title reign. Shinsuke's second. Rick's first. And Jordan Grace's second. And Julia cannot get the job done. And Shinsuke retains. Well, onto the Rumble. And please tell me that people on the active roster will actually win their respective Rumbles. Who wins the Women's Rumble? Meechin wins, and Toni Storm wins back the Women's World title. Rick Williams retains. Julia finally becomes WWE Women's Champion. Shinsuke Nakamura is still WWE Champion, and Uncle Howdy wins the 10-man Rumble. Finally, we don't have non-contracted stars winning our Rumbles. Lyra gets a shot at Toni Storm. Ilya Dragunov gets a shot at Trick. And Meechin is getting her title shot tonight at the Elimination Chamber. Once again, Dakota Kai wins the Chamber, which means absolutely nothing. Toni Storm retains. Rick Williams retains. Julia retains. And once again, Sami Zayn wins the Chamber, which means nothing. And we are at WrestleMania. Julia retains in the opener of night 1. And Toni Storm retains in the main event of night 1. Night 2. Sami Zayn is the first 2-time World Heavyweight Champion in this universe. Penta beats El Grande Americano. And Uncle Howdy's the new WWE Champion. Title matches. We are getting really close to the 1 hour mark of the timer. I mean, we're already past the 1.5 hour mark of the video. Oh no, I don't want to start the show. But I mean, what kind of what kind of a universe mode video would it be if I didn't feature any of the matches? Uncle Howdy retains the WWE Championship. Julia retains the WWE Women's Championship, and Sami Zayn retains the World Heavyweight Championship. Right, who wins Queen of the Ring? Kairi Sane. Well deserved. And who will win King of the Ring? Nathan Frazier defeats Ethan Page. And on to Clash at the Castle. Julia retains the WWE Women's Championship. And Uncle Howdy retains the WWE Championship. Now, please have all 4 ladder matches across 2 nights. One of you guys are because there's Raquel defending tonight. Raquel, Michin, Howdy, Greg. Alright, Andrade wins Money in the Bank. Piper Niven wins Money in the Bank, and Dakota Kai is the new Women's World Champion. Right, night 2. Come on, please. Gosh dang it. Okay, you know what? We don't have time to deal with that. Sami Zayn wins Money in the Bank. And Uncle Howdy retains. Dragunov. Okay, yeah, with how slow things are loading, I think we only have enough time for, like, up through Bad Blood. Maybe Survivor Series. Piper Niven wins the Women's World Championship. Penta does not win the World Heavyweight. And on to night 2. Wait, no, well, that's not what I wanted to do. And Dakota Kai retains the Women's World Championship. Uncle Howdy retains the WWE. Bash in Berlin. Ilya Dragunov retains. Lyra Valkyria is the new champion. Chelsea Green is the new champion, and Uncle Howdy retains. Ilya Dragunov retains against Obafemi once again. Chelsea Green retains. Lyra and Uncle Howdy also retain. If I'm lucky, I can get to Saturday night's main event. Uncle Howdy retains the WWE Championship. Lyra retains. Ilya retains. And Chelsea Green retains. Obafemi finally wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Either for the first time or the second time, I don't remember. Josie retains, Lyra retains, and Carmelo Hayes is the new WWE Champion. I'm gonna skip up to the Rumble. Let's end this year. Well, let's end this video with these results right here. Okay, Kairi Sane wins the Rumble. Obafemi retains. Jade Cargill wins the women's title. Carmelo Hayes retains. And Lyra retains. And John Cena, who isn't even under contract, he's a 17-time world champion. So that's why he shouldn't even be in this Rumble. Alright. Well, let's end the timer when it hits an hour. Then we'll go through everyone to see how many titles they have. Adam Cole, not a single title. Not a title for her. Alright. Andrade is currently Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's won it once. Blair Davenport held the WWE Women's Championship for 231 days with one title reign. Braun Breaker was World Heavyweight Champion for 54 days with one reign. Carmelo Hayes, current WWE Champion for 42 days on his first reign. Chad Gable, nothing. Chelsea Green held the women's title twice for 237 days. Dakota Kai, 49 days, one world title reign. Dom, nothing. El Grande Americano, 28 days as World Heavyweight Champion. 168 days for Ethan Page as World Heavyweight Champion. 139 days for Julia as champion. All of those being one reign. 152 for one reign as World Heavyweight Champion for Ilya Dragunov. Nothing for Indy. Ivy Nile held the women's world title for 1 day and one time for 30 days. Nothing for Jacob Fatu. JC Jane. Jade Cargill just won the WWE Women's Championship. Jada Parker held the WWE Women's Championship 21 days one time, 35 days and one reign for Javon's World Heavyweight Championship reigns. Jimmy Uso was a one-time WWE champion for 83 days. Johnny, no. Jordan Grace, 126 days over 2 reigns. Kyrie, nothing. Kalani, 1 day and a 1 reign with 155 days. LA Knight, 253 days for 1 reign. Flash Legend, nothing. Logan Paul, 407 days over 1 reign. All of Ice, nothing. 2-time World Heavyweight Champion for Lyra. She held it for 224 days. Mariah May, 2 reigns for 182. Maxine, nothing. Regent, she's a one-time women's champion. Held it for 36 days. Unfortunately, Montez and Nathan Frazier didn't hold it. Obafemi's been champ for 42 days on 1 reign. Nothing for Penta. 21 days as champion for Piper Niven. 1 reign. R-Truth, 2-time WWE champion for 341 days. Raquel is a 2-time world champion for 236 days. Roxanne, so far the only person I believe that has 3 reigns, with 118 days. Sami Zayn, 2 reigns for 163 days. Shayna, nothing. Shinsuke, 2 reigns for 240 days. Sol Ruka, nothing. Solo Sikoa, nothing. Sonya Deville, nothing. Tegan Knox, nothing. Tommaso Ciampa, nothing. Toni Storm, 3 title reigns for 155 days. Rick Williams, 1 reign for 204 days. Uncle Howdy, 2 days. 2 reigns for 249 and 294 days. Woods, nothing. Zelina Vega, 1 reign for 42 days. Zoe Stark, 2 reigns for 154 days. So that means Sami Zayn has held the World Heavyweight Championship the most. However, Logan Paul is our... Oh, okay. You could either put it as... Like, you could either have Logan Paul or Sami Zayn be known as the greatest World Heavyweight Champion in this universe. Because Sami held it twice. He's the only one to do that. But Logan Paul held it for the most amount of days. Alright, and then Roxanne Perez and Toni Storm have held the title for 3 times. However, Lyra held the title how many times now? 2? And had it for 2 times and had it for well, hold on, no. Raquel held it for 236 days for 2 reigns. So if you want to go by total days, you could say Raquel. Or if you want, like, combined, like, for most reigns, I would honestly give that to Toni Storm because she held it longer than Roxanne. Alright, WWE Championship. R-Truth, Uncle Howdy, and Shinsuke have all held it twice. But R-Truth held it for a total of 341 days. So, I think it's fair to say R-Truth is WWE Champion. And then for the WWE Women's Championship. Chelsea Green and Jordan Grace held it twice. And Chelsea Green held it for the longest amount of time. So I think Chelsea Green wins it for the WWE Women's Championship. But anyway, that's all for this video. I thought this was a very fun experiment. Sure, it could have gone better. But I had fun. But thank you all so much for watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment any other video ideas you have in the future, and I'll catch you in the next one.